Hello, everyone. Welcome to the YMLP Podcast / video. Currently, we're doing our 2019 staff training at Nova International Schools along with Camp Glow. Currently with me, I have 3 amazing camp alumni who will be part of this year's staff, and they're going to introduce themselves. For all of you that don't know, my name is Stefan Petrovsky. I am also a camp alumni, and I am this year's assistant coordinator for communications. And today I will be talking to you about the camp experience and seeing what we can do to motivate new campers to apply and to come and join the brotherhood that is YMLP. So let's do a little round of introductions, starting from my left.
So my name is Nikola and I'm originally from Štip, right now in Skopje at the Nova High School where we're doing a magnificent training for camp. And this year it's my 5th year in a row and I'll be leadership facilitator this year. So I'm super excited to meet all the campers that will be coming there and also see all the great things that will go down at YMLP.
Wonderful. What was your first time at YMLP?
So my first time at YMLP was in 2015 when I applied to be a camper. It's really a life-changing experience and I would recommend everyone to apply. Even if you think you're not suitable for camp, still apply. If you get accepted, it's going to be awesome.
You have nothing to lose, right?
You have literally nothing to lose.
Perfect.
And everything to gain.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Krsta Demerjiev. I come from Bogdanci and this is my 2nd year at YMLP camp. Last year I came as a normal camper and this year I got the opportunity to become a CIT, or otherwise in its full length, a counselor in training.
Wonderful. And last year was your first time at camp?
Yes, last year was my first time in camp as a normal camper.
Cool. How has that experience changed your life so far?
That experience completely changed my life. I learned so much about environmentalism and how important it is to keep nature as great as possible.
Wonderful. Do you regret applying?
No,
You don't?
No, I don't think anybody is going to regret even
Yes.
applying for it. Even if you don't get accepted, it's nothing serious. It's still probably going to be the best moments of your life.
It is. Trust us. Okay. And you are?
My name is Christian. I come from Gostivar. This will be my 3rd year in camp.
Okay. So your first time was when?
2016.
2016. Okay, so we have 2015, 2016, and 2018.
Yeah.
And I'm 2011. Just in case any of you are wondering, I am currently the oldest alumni that's still part of camp in Macedonia. So I've been to camp in 2011, 2013, 2014. So last year 2019, and this year again 2019. Hopefully next year as well. And I've met a lot of people who have come through YMLP and they've ended up doing amazing things after YMLP, whether it is securing positions in universities across the world or becoming the change in leadership that we want to see in Macedonia or in bigger places of the world in international organizations. So really YMLP does open a lot of doors for you and you're not going to regret even applying for it. Rejecting or getting rejected is the smallest concern you have, and it's still an opportunity to apply for next year again, or to get engaged with clubs. The activities that we end up doing everywhere in Macedonia, the alumni next to me can share more about that and the cities that they live in, about what they do with their clubs. Nikola, do you want to tell us what you do with the clubs in Štip?
Yeah, so I went through the process of actually founding the first club in Štip. So we started out as a YMLP club. Right now it's functioning as a YMLP and Glow club in Štip, and so we formed it around February 2016 after camp, like really soon after camp, and it's really a wonderful experience. It's unique in and of itself. It's enhanced if you have camp experience, but even if you don't have camp experience, go to the clubs. They are amazing. They do amazing service projects. They help their community, and you will learn great new things.
Wonderful. What about you two?
We unfortunately don't have a club in Bogdanci yet, but we're hoping that this year there will be a huge number of applicants which would be more than happy to apply to be in the clubs. We do have a space where we can do it. For those watching this in Bogdanci, it is the home of culture. It is a very big room, so we can do a lot of activities there. We are hoping that we can combine the YMLP and Glow due to the fact that we are a very small place for what it is. But in general, we're hoping we can start these clubs this year or at latest the next year.
Those are the 2 words that I love to hear the most, is that you already have a place, so you're motivated, and Not yet. So they don't have a club yet, but it's very important to keep motivated and to keep going and to make sure that you secure young people in your local communities who want to work on becoming that change that they wish to see in their communities. So please, whoever is watching this who has not applied to YMLP yet, do so. If you have friends you know who have been to YMLP or GLOW, you can always reach out. We always love to help with applications and guide you through this process. So make sure you send your applications in as soon as they launch, which will be April 1st. And your club experience?
Yes, my club experience. We have a lot of service projects. Most important, I would say, and the project that left most impact would be the cleanup. We did 2 of them. First one was a success, but not that so people would notice. So the second one, we planted a lot of trees. We put up signs. It was a huge project, and it was with a huge support of the Gostivar's municipality. So it was awesome.
Cool. Wonderful. Well, thank you all 3 of you for sharing your experiences with the world watching right now. We currently have some questions that we want to go over and just ask you to share your experiences with camp, just to motivate other people to apply. So our first question for today is, what makes camp special? Who wants to? Do you want to?
So I think what makes camp special is really the people there. Every single one, from the YMCA staff down to facilitators, support staff, and most importantly your fellow campers. They're all awesome people. They're chosen from your local community. You get to meet people from your local community as well as from all around Macedonia. And at the end of the day, when you go back to your community and when you travel around Macedonia, you can have a friend in every city in Macedonia, in every town in Macedonia, and have somebody to grab coffee with. And of course, the personal development that you get to experience, you will surpass yourself, and you just leave camp a different person, really, a better person.
Yep, truly. Do you want to add to that?
For me, what made camp special was just its uniqueness. I've been to more than a few camps in my entire life, and I have never been to a camp like YMLP with such high organization and such devotion from the staff and just the campers themselves to the camp itself. I never actually believed that over 80 people that we were at the camp would be able to keep it so clean and so neat. I was very pleasantly surprised, and I hope we can continue this in the coming years.
Wonderful. Okay. Our next question is kind of a hard one, so think about it for a second. So, how would you describe camp in one word?
Indescribably awesome.
That's 2 words, right?
Yes,
You did your best.
I did my best.
Okay.
Extravagant.
Extravagant.
And I would say awesome with an inside twist. So those of you who went to camp in the last 2 years, maybe more, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna go with awesome.
Yep. Do you want to yell out awesome? Awesome. No? Okay. Let's save that for camp this year. Okay. What has camp taught you?
So in 2015, when I finished camp, the 2 things I learned from camp are how to speak up for myself and for others. And in addition, I came out of camp as a poet, despite all my previous academic experiences, and it really changes you. That's sort of the fondest thing I've learned from camp, and throughout the years I've been learning more and more. And this year I hope to learn a lot about facilitation, because that's something I have a passion for.
Cool.
I believe that meeting people from different areas of the country and also from the Peace Corps volunteers, it helps yourself, and you help yourself to express yourself in the most beautiful and best version of it. And people are sometimes afraid to express themselves in their society. So when they meet people from different cultures, different backgrounds, it helps them express themselves, and them coming to a realization that it is better that way. So when they go back to the community, they become a better person.
Truly. Okay. That's great. Okay, so what is your fondest memory of camp that you would like to share with our viewers and listeners?
Oh, fondest memories.
I have one.
Yeah.
It is the Banana Olympics. For anyone that came to camp last year, you never could have believed that with such a simple fruit, you could pretty much fill out an entire day. It was the funnest thing I've had with a banana ever.
Things you can do with a banana in the outdoors are epic, to say the least. Okay.
My fondest memory is really all of camp. There is no one memory in particular that can be sort of taken out of context at camp. It's just the entire camp itself. So that's my fondest experience.
Wonderful. What are we excited about for at camp this year?
We're excited about the new campers. We're excited about the new coordinators, the new Peace Corps volunteers. We're excited about every single little aspect of camp.
What are you two excited about?
Excited to meet the lovely people that are coming to camp, the new faces and maybe some old. Going to motivate them, hopefully, and to show them the best version of YMLP camp and also camp as a camp that they have ever experienced.
Yeah. I'm pretty much going to say and chime in, the thing that gets me most excited for and what I always look forward to is that we get to do camp again every year, and that it's turned into such a success and we've been doing it for so long. Participating in 2011, I don't think that was the first year. I think it had started a year or two before that. So I think it's officially been almost 10 years of implementing YMLP in Macedonia, well, in North Macedonia. And I think that's a huge accomplishment for the community, for campers, for the staff, for everyone who has been to camp throughout the years and shaped it into what it is today. And it's changed a lot throughout the years for the better, I would say. So I'm very excited to see where it goes in the future. And hopefully this motivates you to apply if you already have been thinking about it. So please do so. Reach out to us if you're watching this. Our details are in the description. So feel free to get in touch on anything that you have related to the application process or camp in general or activities after camp. We would be happy to answer and guide you through the process. So thank you, all of you, for joining in today and for sharing your memories with camp.
Apply to camp.
Apply to camp.com. We'll get that registered. And yes, please keep in touch and follow our social media for more. Thank you for tuning in, and see you again next time.